Hello everyone, this is Vickie Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Capricorn. Hi Capricorn. Welcome to the tarot reading and animal totem for September 2015. I do use the Hanson Roberts deck for the tarot, and then the animal totem card that I use is the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which are my own creation. And you can find out stuff about that from the About section. Okay, let's get rolling. What's up for Capricorn for 2015 September? Okay. Wow, this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see here. Well, the World's a nice card. I gotta get a few more, and then we'll get into it. 1, 2, one more. Give me one more. 3. Okay, here we go. Well, you certainly have some nice cards here. You have the Empress and the World. So those are two nice major arcana cards lined up with each other. Seems to be these water sign people are around, right? There's a King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And they're positive. They're both adjacent to the World. He's next to the World, she's below the World. So these are people that are going to be a positive influence to you, for sure, and are bringing you the World, whatever that is to you. The World is everything you've ever wanted. It's a huge, yeah, it's what I want. It's bigger, better, more. It's expansive. It could be huge. You know, it could really be huge. And it also can be more far-reaching than you initially think it might be. You know, in the beginning it might seem like, well, everything, nobody knows. You step a foot on this path, you don't know what it's going to lead to. So it's saying, yes, that there could be some big things happening. It could lead to big things. It's a world of opportunity for you. You know, there's a couple eclipses. There's a new moon eclipse on the 13th, and then the 27th is the full moon eclipse. And Saturn's moving into Sag, so there's some big events. I think Mercury is retrograde part of the month too. I didn't look that up, but there's some big events that are going on this month astrologically. I've been telling everybody this, okay? Eclipses can eclipse things out of your life, but it's kind of like a cleanup. You know, it's kind of like getting rid of stuff that's not working anymore, and so that new things can come in. With the Empress, this is a card of major abundance too. Some of you, if somebody's trying to get pregnant, they may end up pregnant, and that maybe there's even twins or triplets too. It could be more than you've anticipated that way. But the Empress is a card of major abundance. It's motherhood, it's women. This is also a card of women too. This is a card of socializing. So it's important to be out socializing and be around people. Join in with groups, you know, get with groups, get involved, be with friends, go be entertainment kind of things. So, and it's right next to the Empress, so that's going to bring you abundance, that's going to bring you fulfillment. You should be connecting with women. I know I usually don't assign any gender, and I'm not necessarily, but these are women cards, you know. Here, or maybe some of you might be attending like a baby shower or something like that, or somebody's given birth to a baby and everybody's gathering around it. Giving birth to a baby, though, isn't always a human baby, and I don't mean an alien baby. I mean giving birth to our creations. You know, And that's an alternative meaning to the Empress and an alternative meaning to the fifth house of creativity in astrology. So, giving birth to the creations, and people are happy, people are joyous. On the outskirts of this are some swords, but notice how this is kind of like the central thing here. This isn't that bad, though, I'll tell you. Five of Swords upright is like an impasse. We can't. It's something we cannot get past. It's an impasse. It's a block in the road. In reverse, it says something that was a block in the road could be opening up. So there was blockages leading up to this. It wasn't so easy to get here. This wasn't just. There's been struggle, and it shows here too that there's been other. We're looking at the spilled cups. Therefore, that means that we've been. We've tried this before and maybe it didn't work out, but there's still some salvageable there. There's still salvageable things. We may have to break ties. I mean, I'm getting a lot of the similar themes in these readings this month, but it is eclipse season. But this is what this is saying. Something's been taken away from you unfairly. It's better to walk away, live to fight another day. That's that Seven of Swords. And Two of Cups in reverse. So that's a breakup of a relationship. It's a falling out. It's not clear who, because there's no court cards around. Like say if it was one of these court cards were in reverse, I would say, oh, it's this person. But there's nothing around. So I think you know what it is. I feel like it could be happening now or already occurred for a lot of us, a lot of people. Maybe it already happened. Because there's nobody around, either A, you know exactly who it is, or B, it's like so inconsequential because it's not anybody that's even in your life anymore. But maybe that caused you to be in this state of looking at the spilled cups, that may have caused you to be in that state of mind and in that frame, that emotional state. Cups are emotional. You can trust people, and these people that are coming in, I feel very much you can trust them. It's coming to the world here, so they're trustworthy. So maybe you got screwed in the past or whatever happened, That's not going to be the case this time. The Hermit is here too, so that can be like, well, maybe have a lawyer look it over or something, or get some advice before you jump in. But I don't see any, because it does seem like there's some worry here. This Eight of Swords is a card of I'm stressed, I'm worried. But it's self-inflicted stress and worry, the Eight of Swords is. I think I said Eight of Cups, but that's there too. This is self-inflicted, worrisome stuff, This is because she has the blindfold on. In reality, she could walk right out of this mess. These are all things that she's putting in her own way. Well, I can't, but what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? And next thing you know, you're all tied in knots and freaking out. So let's not do that. It's a time for a transition. Eight of Cups is a time of transition. Eight of Cups is going off into the great unknown. And note that there is that moon on there. So we could be talking about these eclipses for sure. But it's like the great mystery. She goes off, she doesn't know what's out there. She knows what this is about. She spent a lot of time doing this. Stacking these cups up and doing this, right? So she knows, what this is about. You know how to do this in your sleep. But moving on into, it takes courage to move on and do something different. But it's going to pan out and it's going to be worth it. And the world is here. That castle just caught my eye over there in the background of the Five of Cups. There's a castle back there. So it could have something to do with, for some of you, your home or something like that. But also, Rock, come here, buddy. No, come here. He was going to start barking. I'll catch him before he does it. Come down here. You're a good boy. But maybe even some of you may, if you live near in that area, mostly that would be Europe where we find the castles, or maybe you're going to travel there. Travel to somewhere where there is actual castles. Like this could be a view outside of your window of your hotel or your house even. You maybe you'll go live there. So there's something about that. But the castle can just be also your own house or property or something like that. That was standing out to me. Some of you might be moving though too with this card. I know it is a card of moving on emotionally and everything, and that is the main meaning of it. But but he was going to hit the mic stand, or I have this on, so I had to push the dog's getting a little bit in the way today. This can also be a physical move, a journey, trip, movement. You know, with that full moon too, these are times of dreams and insights and psychic, psychic connections. Always with the moon. The moon is intuition, dreams, these type of things. Mothers and maternal. There's a lot here about feminine energy, mothers, maternal. Is it you as a mother? Is it your own mother? I don't know. Is somebody having a baby? What are you giving birth to? These are the kind of things that you could be asking yourself at this month in September, and really figuring things out, because the eclipses are more powerful because they last, the effects of them last, well, at least 6 months. Some people will say even longer. They'll last all the years until the next time it cycles around, but it lasts at least 6 months, okay? Whereas your normal new and full moon, or not normal, but every other non-eclipse new and full moon ends up, just being for that month, basically. So this is a key time for everybody. And with you having the world there, that's pretty spectacular, really. So world can also indicate travel, too, and to foreign countries, or traveling the world, or opportunities, which nowadays can happen without you even physically traveling there. I used this example a while back. I mean, I was on this album with these guys from somewhere in Israel or something, because they saw my keyboard and stuff. So we just digitally did it all with tapes, So, I mean, you could not leave your house and still have worldwide contacts, So it may be that, but I think for a lot of you there'll be some traveling as well. Lay down, buddy. Anyways, I'm going to get to the thing here. The animal totem cards. We're going to get right on that. But stay tuned. I'm going to do that in a minute. I got a couple things I'll tell you about, and we'll be right back with the animal totem. I want to take a second just to tell you about some new things I've got coming up. I've got this new reading that I do, the Soul's Journey reading. And it's not a predictive astrology chart, but it is a really cool reading. I don't think anybody's doing anything quite like it. You do your chart, and I look at a lot of your karmic astrology and past lives and what you're doing now. And also I've launched a new shop on Redbubble, which is primarily a t-shirt shop, but I'm going to get into doing some prints and everything. But the Tapestry of Life mandala are available, the astrology mandalas, in t-shirts or mugs or whatever. And I'm also putting up there all my stuff that I did years ago for etching on jewelry, these designs. It's called The Words and Music, V-Note Creations. And it's how that music notes are assigned to letters of the alphabet. And beyond A through G, there's a way to do it beyond that. It was developed by, I believe, Bach. So I've done all these designs, and they're really cool, and they could be a cool t-shirt, or it's a great conversation starter, because people say, what's that? And you can explain how it's the words and music. The bags, I think, are great for kids, for their orchestra stuff, or the journals would be great for a lyricist or a songwriter. The t-shirts are really cool. And as I said, it's a great conversation starter. And as always, you can pick up my book, Tarot in the Modern World, if you're learning to read tarot. It's an easy to understand book that I wrote, and it's a great resource to have. Okay, now back to your animal totem. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look. What is going to be the animal totem for Capricorn for September 2015? The snake. Oh, that's a cool one too. Okay, I'm going to read what I wrote first. Actually, I can't pronounce half of these. These are all these serpent gods. I always like Quetzalcoatl. That's the one down in Mexico, I think. Shisha, Seraph, Ophion. So those are the names of some of the snake gods. Kundalini activation, carnal knowledge, portal to awakening the primal chi medicine. The new you is emerging. Because the snakes, of course, shed their skin. But anyways, yeah, so snake energy. That is, the Kundalini rising and stuff like that. This dog is going to be the... Come on, buddy, you got to get out of here now. Come on, out. I'm sorry about the dog. He's over here and he wants to crunch on his food. He's going to have to wait just one more minute. But the snake rising, okay. Again, too, with the traveling of the world, I mean, I don't know. We're getting to the equinox. Yeah, we will have the cardinal ingress. Will happen too. That's another thing that happens. That's going to be on the 23rd, and I just, oh, wow. I just looked up. I have a TV on across the room that's muted, and I just looked up, and it was this thing where they were drawing steps. And what I was thinking about was how in the Aztec or Mayan pyramids down there, where it's during these times of the cardinal ingresses, which is that's going to be September 23rd when the sun moves into Libra. That it's only certain times a year, and it is those times. And these eclipses too are relevant to that, where those pyramids, all of a sudden they light up. You guys can look it up, but the way the sun hits it, it'll light up, and the serpent uncoils itself in the pyramid, at the bottom of the pyramid, and it goes down, and then it goes back up at the other one. I'm not sure on this, but that just hit me, and then I looked over and saw that thing on the TV, just exactly that, those step pyramids. That's what it is. So maybe there's some connection for some of you to that. I would say that that's going to be another very powerful time, because I'm seeing that. And I was picking up traveling the world. I mean, if you already live in that area, then you're maybe not, but I think a lot of the viewers don't live in that area. And yeah, so that's what the 23rd could be a very key day too, when the serpent goes down there. The other thing I was picking up with the Empress and all this health and healing, the serpent is a universal sign for healing as well. And even our modern medical thing has a serpent coiled around it. So again, it's the healing, it's the shedding your skin, moving into new territory. I want to say be silent about it too. For some reason I want to say be silent about it. I think that there's going to be people that are going to be happy for you, but maybe some people aren't. So until you have your plans really, when you get the word or for sure, I would keep it quiet. I'd keep it to myself. I would silently be going through the process, and then emerging as the brand new you. And some of you may decide to move to a completely new location. That could totally be happening now. I think you're going to move to a new location no matter what, whether it's energetically or physically. It's expanding. The world is expanding too. Okay, I want to thank everybody for watching and liking and sharing the videos, and Google Plusing and commenting and everything that you guys do to help promote the channel and keep these free readings available, and donations too. A lot of people have been donating, and I really do appreciate that. That really helps me out a lot and helps me keep doing the free readings. So have a great September, Capricorn. The world is your oyster. There it is right there. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.